What's going on, everyone? I hope you are well. Hope you're having an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. As you can tell, I'm cozy today. I'm cozy because it's cold. It is very cold here in the UK. But more importantly, I'm here to talk to you about what is a man? What is a man? Yesterday, I talked about what is a woman. And today I want to share what is a man. I identify as a man. I identify as a man in the simplest term, but also in the highest form of a being. The highest form of a being. If you watched yesterday's video, I said a woman and a man. When you identify as a woman and a man, nothing else, you are the highest form of a being. We are the highest form of a being. So as a man, I know who I truly am. I'm not any labels. I'm not even my name. To be fair, when we're looking from a higher perspective, I'm not even going to go into it, but I'm not even a man. I'm so much more than that. But in this experience, I identify as a man. Why? Because when I identify as a man, I am above any queen, any president, any king, anybody. You attach a label to you, you are below a man and a woman. So be very mindful around these labels, these damaging and traumatic labels, these gender confusion that is out there at the moment, that are tricking individuals into believing that they are anything other than what you are naturally gifted with. I understand that if you are a gay man or a gay woman, you may have preferences, and I also understand, and I'm going to do this in another video, but listen to this. I do also understand on a higher level, if you believe in reincarnation, some people, this is it's something that I've heard. So it's a theory. It's a theory that if you were incarnated in previous lives, if you reincarnated as a particular sex, so you reincarnated mainly as a woman, then you came into a male body, you may start to feel a little bit uncomfortable. Then you may connect more with women than you would with a man. But this is something that we can go into, and I will go into it in another video, and it will be the same. If you were if you incarnated mainly as a man and then you start to reincarnate as a woman, you may start to feel a little bit uncomfortable being in a female body. But it's part of our experience. It's part of our infinite experience. And being a man, you are a co-creator. You're a co-creator with a woman because you create and manifest life. And that's such a beautiful thing. You know, you have this incredible tool, it's your penis. And in that, there is your sperm. And with your sperm, you create this incredible thing called life. And when you truly connect and understand with what that means, truly stop for a second and understand, just stop and really focus on that reality. You and a woman, as a man and a woman, you create another life. We take that for granted like it's just a normal thing. But any man, any woman who are not able to create life will tell you what they would give to be able to have a baby, to be able to create that beautiful thing called life. And so many of us, take that for granted. We chop our bits off, we chop and change. And what's happening in this society, because we are doing that prematurely, we're doing it, a lot of it on a whim, because we're buying into media, we're buying into these labels, we're buying into this trickery, into this confusion. The suicide rate has gone up. So we have to be very mindful. Be very mindful, be very thoughtful, really, before you make any decisions. And whatever you choose to identify with, it's absolutely fine. And I'm not here to judge. I'm just sharing my experience as a man who has suffered from trauma, has suffered from abuse, mentally, physically, sexually, has been addicted to drugs, sex, food, you name it. I tried to commit suicide. I did not want to be in this body, man, female, or otherwise. But I learned I had to go deep. I wanted to change because I was confused. I didn't want to live in this experience. But one of the things I've learned when I healed and still continue to, I learned what it's like to be a man and not what people label as toxic masculinity. Being confident is not toxic. Being confident in who you are as a man, being strong, a protector, a provider, somebody who loves their family, their friends, the world, this planet unconditionally. That is not toxic. A man that fights for his right to be able to speak freely, to be able to do everything that he can, to be able to live. That's not toxic. What's toxic is people trying to shut that down, trying to shut these things down, trying to silence us because we're remembering, we're reconnecting with who we are, and then we're being silenced and we're being demonized. We're being demonized by being called toxic males. And I can tell you now, I'm very masculine. I am a man and I stand in my manhood, in my man power, confident. But I love unconditionally. I cry. I share my emotions. I get vulnerable. I've just been vulnerable with you. I told you what happened to me in my past. But as you can see, I am still a man. I will protect my family. I will protect my children. I will protect myself. And I will protect you, to help you to remember who you are as a man, to connect with you, yourself, as a true man. So you can learn what it's really like. And it will take hard work. But the hard work, the pain, overcoming the trauma, all of this BS that we're being told, all of these labels that you added to your life because you don't know who you truly are. So you want to be a doctor, you want to be a director, you want to be a CEO, you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to be a millionaire, you want to be a billionaire, but none of these things fulfill the emptiness, the pain, the trauma that's continuously there. You make up all these bullshit excuses. You have, hair implants, you stick steroids in your body, you do whatever it takes in order to show that you are more, when actually you are more when you connect with everything that you are. And I would love to show you that, and you can show that to yourself. I hope that you took something away from this today and it's inspired you to continue to thrive, being a true man. Stand in your power, stand in your freedom, and allow yourself to truly show what a man is all about. I love you always and unconditionally. Thank you to my brothers who are out there speaking the truth. Have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And as always, be great, be fantastic, and be absolutely phenomenal today. And to end it on this, to all the beautiful women, I love you unconditionally for supporting your man, for being there. And to all women, I love you all. To all men, I love you all. Have an amazing day. Take care.